Yagore plus 3 Eldritch Touch, increase target's damage taken. The lower the HP, the higher the damage, maximum 100%. When taking Fatal Blow, become immune to death 3 turns, increase mana gain and damage dealt 100% one time per battle. Let's go to see Yagore plus 3 in battle. Defender all plus 5 red hero. First remove taunt from Leave Boo and Yagore cast skill on Agony.
Listen to the sound of nature.
16 stacks of Eldritch Touch now. Will Agony be executed if Yagore casts skill next? Yes, 30k damage on Agony. And Agony is executed too because Yagore's skill is 6 hit and detonate on Agony and execute him after the 30k damage dealt.
Fire leads us to eternity. Listen to the sound of nature.
Molly casts skill on full HP Messenket. Skill damage 2167 on Messenket. Remember this damage? Yagore has cast skill on Messenket and inflict Eldritch Touch on Messenket. Molly casts skill again on not full HP Messenket with Eldritch Touch and deal 3,565 damage.
I guess these are for you now, huh?
18 stacks on Messenket. End of turn, another 3 more stacks will execute Messenket.
Listen to the sound of nature. Listen to the sound of nature. Fire leads us to eternity. I guess resisting is impossible for you now. Listen to the sound of nature.
20 stacks Eldritch Touch on LV Bew and detonates 23k damage and execute him.
I guess resisting is impossible for you now, huh? Listen to the sound of nature. Listen to the sound of nature.
Rebirth is
20 stacks reach and 54k damage detonates on Gillian. Yagore plus 5. When enemy casts skill, trigger passive one time, and has 30% chance to apply silence for in 3 turns and Eldritch Touch, which mean if enemy casts skill, 3 hit on lowest HP enemy, and it will inflict 3 stack Eldritch Touch on lowest HP enemy if the enemy has Eldritch Touch. When an enemy is defeated, increase damage dealt 20% up to 5 stacks, and also gain 100% mana. Let's see how significant this awakening in battle. Yagore plus 5. Gar Aeon plus 5 with weapon plus 4. Yagore plus 5 is frosted and will be drained mana by Luminbray. Yagore will have a hard time to cast skill.
Silence is gold. Listen
Gar Aeon cast skill and inflicted Eldritch Touch by Yagore +5. Now with this Eldritch Touch, when other green hero cast skill will also increase stack of Eldritch Touch on Gar Aeon. Gar Aeon being lowest HP and cast skill, he is being inflicted more stack of Eldritch Touch and then end of turn he gets executed. Yagore cast skill on Yuki and kill her and gain mana 100%.
Listen to the sound of nature. Listen to the sound of nature.
Silence is gold.
Defender 425k power, attacker 469k power. Silphris casts skill and being inflicted Eldritch Touch. Since she removes effect that prevents skill casting, silence is removed. Yagore casts skill on Yuki. Yuki casts skill and Luminbray is inflicted by Eldritch Touch and silence. Yagore casts skill on Nightingale, and now 4 enemies are having Eldritch Touch. Silphris is being executed, but this trigger Yuki +5 passive that inflict frostbite on all enemy, and hence 100% mana gain from killing Silphris does not make Yagore mana full.
I give you my all.
Yagore casts skill on Yuki and detonate it on Nightingale and execute her and make Yagore full mana again. Yagore casts skill again, and Raylan extra damage on silenced Luminbray and killing him, and Yagore is full mana again. Yagore casts skill again on Yuki and killing her and he is full mana again. Last showcase. Gar Aeon +7 weapon +2.
Rebirth is still the cycle. Silence is gold.
Raylan is a good combo with Yagore, as Raylan +5 will deal extra damage on silenced enemy and also increase Raylan damage output. Gar Aeon casts skill and get more stack Eldritch Touch on himself and then get executed end of turn.
In Naya's name.
Silence is gold.
Yagore himself is a very good damage dealer. In PvP, he is same level as Raylan in terms of damage output. However, in PvP, there are more and more heroes that can remove unconscious and immune to effect prevent casting skill, which includes silence. For example, Harith +5, Ilv Boo, Tesseron +5, Lumenbury +3, Rosamia +5, and etc. that can slow down Raylan damage in PvP. Yagore will not have this problem as his Eldritch Touch is debuff. Yagore Execute is easy to use. Just stack Eldritch Touch when green ally casts skill. When +5, enemy can also be inflicted. Eldritch Touch and Silence when they cast skill on 30% chance. Yagore +5, restore mana 100% when an enemy is defeated is very useful. If used correctly, he can take down a few enemy in very few turns in a full green team with good mana gain, and they can cast skill fast. In PvE, most bosses are immune to silence, which Raylan damage will be reduced. Yagore with his skill reduce enemy defense 50% and his detonate and execute will be useful for speedrun, Tower of Illusion, Valor Boss, and Skyroad. He can increase overall damage for the whole team. Recommendation: middle to high power players. If your main is green, it is very good to have Yagore, at least get +1 and try to aim for +E5 as he will be useful for both PvP and PvE. If you want to use Yagore as your second strongest color is green, make sure you have good stone creator hero like Z and Molly. Then also try to get +1 and aim for +5.